Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisco Gaming, and in today's video, we're getting an inside look at the Las Vegas account. In my prior vid, we actually interviewed him, and I talked about how I actually played Rise of Kingdoms with him way back in the day. And I said, hey, like, if you're interested, maybe Las Vegas will send along some footage, and we can all enjoy that. And he sent it through, baby! Let's go! So there's a bunch of stuff that we'll get a look at here, including a little bit about his state, a little bit of what's in his bags. But this is the 7 billion power Kraken, Las Vegas, who has spent over $750,000 on Whiteout Survival. This is his state. This is his account. We're going to get a look here. Okay. So it's going to cruise. He's going to cruise through a whole bunch of stuff. I'll shout out some of it as we go. But you can see, like, he's mostly troop power here. And let's look at the troop losses. Oh my God. Almost 125 million lost troops. I mean, he did say that. He did say that he'd lost that many troops. I think someone left a comment on my prior video that adds up to probably another 7 billion power or so worth of troop loss, which is like, bro, that's crazy. That is so freaking crazy. Anyways, on the topic of crazy, as he scrolls through some stuff here, and you can kind of check this stuff out. I went to the doctor this morning, a little bit of preventative maintenance that I was doing, and I had to get some blood drawn, and they told me I won the prize for the most vials of blood drawn for the day, 13 vials, which is kind of crazy. And right before the last vial finished, my veins stopped giving blood, which sucked. And then I started to feel really woozy, and I nearly passed out, actually, which was not cool. And it turns out that when they tell you to fast before a blood draw, they mean that you should eat right before the fasting window starts, not that you should fast for longer than the fasting window. So I had been fasting for like 17 hours. And it doesn't throw off the test results. It's just, you know, when they drew as much blood as they drew. And I don't know, I hadn't been eating for 17 plus hours. My body was like, you must be in trouble. Why don't we just shut you down now? So anyways, I'm fine. A little bit of a setback for my plan to lift some weights today, but whatever. I'll get a leg day. I think I can do leg day, but my arms feel kind of weird. So anyways, the frost spheres, the interfaces, all the stuff that like you and I don't have access to yet because we're not Globe players. You might be a Globe player. If you're a Globe player and you want to be interviewed for a video, definitely let me know in the comments. I'd love to go and do that. Here, Las Vegas is just kind of cruising through all these screens. I asked if he would do this for us, by the way. So if you're wondering, like, Chisco, this is like a very methodical review of everything here. Like, yes, I asked for him to just, like, you know, just cruise through all the stuff so we can see what he's got. Check out the bags, right? The avatar frames, the city themes, the marching skins. I will say this, like, obviously you use Golden Meteor. Like, I don't know what they could possibly add that he would replace his Golden Meteor, right? Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. So anyways, I had a real special morning, as I was describing, after nearly passing out at the blood draw today. I then needed to get my driver's license renewed. So I went to the DMV. And this is where in the United States of America, you renew your driver's license, among other things. And let me tell you, you walk into one of those DMVs and it's like, clearly, this is where people's souls go to die. Oh my God. The whole vibe of the place is awful. But W for Wife Ghoul, that's my wife, Chisco's wife, Wife Ghoul. You see what I did there? W for Wife Ghoul. She booked the appointment in advance. And so then all I had to do was walk in and text, I'm here. And I waited like 2 minutes, not even. And they're like, okay, we'll take care of you. So funny enough, oh my God, this is insane. Oh my God. That is a lot of red plus 100 gear. Wow. I mean, just actually look at how much plus 100 orange gear he's got. What in the world? And, you know, the majority of that's all equipped with so much to spare. Holy moly, chat. Oh my God, those bags. That is nuts, man. And even this stuff is crazy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 12,000 mythic generals, chat. 12,000 mythic generals. 1,455 mithril. 24,000 essence stones. Oh, 1,834 shards for experts? Bro, that's crazy. Oh, and the speed ups. Holy moly. Fire crystal shards are a little out of control. Resources, just a casual 232 billion food. 1,911 days of general speeds. Okay. Bro's got some stuff in the bags. And of course, everything's maxed out here. Right? It's just like everything's maxed out. Woo! Well, chat. That is a little bit crazy. Oh, and he's got them all maxed and he's not even using the drill center. Jesus. I mean, that's a flex if I've ever seen one. Oh my God. I'm sure he's got all his widgets maxed too. Like that's gotta be a thing he's done. Dang. That is nuts, man. Shout out Las Vegas for recording the footage here. We really appreciate it. By the way, if you want to see what the golden meteor looks like, here you go, everybody. The golden meteor. Sheesh. Pretty legit. Pretty legit. I suppose we could zoom in on that bad boy. Dang. Yeah, I mean, your boy Cheese over here is really slumming it with a regular meteor. No globe theme. Your boy Cheese is so F2P. Anyways, that is nuts. So where was I? Oh yeah, I went to the DMV. It only took a couple minutes. So funny enough, I spent less time at the DMV renewing my license than I did getting my blood drawn for routine blood work. Although I hadn't had it done in like a really, really long time, and they are checking for some stuff, and so like whatever. Would not recommend getting that much blood drawn all at once. And if you end up doing that, when they say 12-hour fasting window, you eat at like 12 hours and 15 minutes before your draw. GG. Oh man. He's got all that chief gear too. That's pretty nuts. I am really behind on my chief gear. Every now and then someone shows up in my stream and they're like, "Oh my God, are you free to play?" I'm like, "Come on, man. Come on." Your boy Cheese over here spent like 20 grand on his account. Like, come on. I don't know how much I've actually spent. I started at 4 grand a month, which was kind of nutty. And I did that for like 2 or 3 months at least. But now I'm more like 2 grand a month. Pretty consistent in my execution. And his island looks pretty mellow, just like my island. Because when you have stuff to do, I don't know. I just don't have time. I don't have time to do the island. I would love if I could like outsource my island design to somebody else and then just log in one day and it is done. That sounds lovely. But you know, whatever. Island ends up being a massive differentiator for whatever it's worth. In the end game, like there's only so many ways to get stats, but it is a huge differentiator for a bunch of stats once you have an account where everything else is maxed. GG's. You enjoy the video, throw a like and or subscribe. If you want to see my interview with Las Vegas instead of just the navel gaze, I don't know, the gazing into his bags, the longing look into his bags. Wish we could have stuff like that, right? Check this card over here. All right. And until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody.